In the food we eat, there can be frequently both comparative advantages and disadvantages. When we eat it inaccurately, we can inevitably get more comparative disadvantages than comparative advantages. For example, supporting foods, building foods, and energy foods, if we eat too much, we can gain weight and become overweight in the future. Therefore, if we eat these types of foods according to the balance of each type of food, we will essentially get some comparative advantages that truly ensure health and a long life. There are 5 main types of staple food for humans today to eat every day. We need building foods, supporting foods, protective foods, energy foods, and mineral foods. Building foods come from animal proteins, pork, chicken, duck, cow, buffalo, fish, freshwater and marine, etc., and soy proteins, soybeans, and other beans. Supporting foods are sources of starch or carbohydrates, rice, potatoes, sorghum, and other grains. Protective foods are sources of vitamins found in all kinds of vegetables, fruits, and other sources. Energy foods are sources of animal fats and fish and of all kinds and cereal oils, coconut oil, olive oil, and sugars including cane sugar, palm sugar, and sugar from all kinds of fruits, etc. Mineral foods are primarily sources of salt, iron, sodium, potassium, calcium, magnesium, manganese, chlorine, which are originally found in fruits, vegetables, and soybeans, beans, red beans, etc. Therefore, we essentially need these 5 foods daily in the right proportion. If there is too much, there will be a problem. And if there is a lack, there will be a problem. Of these 5 foods, our body needs it daily in the proportion of each type of staple food. For building foods or meat foods, a person between the ages of 40 and 50 needs about 54 grams per day. This building food or meat food contains approximately 200 calories. For supporting foods, such as starches or carbohydrates, this group of age needs from 400 to 900 calories per day. Note that 1 gram of white boiled rice has 1 calorie, and so 400 grams of white boiled rice can have about 400 calories. For energy foods, such as cereal oils, coconut oil, olive oil, and various fats, this group needs 15 milliliters per day, and this group of oils contains about 150 calories. For energy foods, this group needs 25 grams per day, or approximately 100 calories. However, this group can eat fruits with a sweet taste instead of 25 grams of sugar. For protective foods, there are originally all kinds of fruits and vegetables. This group can eat as much as they need every day. For mineral foods, there are salt, iron, sodium, potassium, calcium, magnesium, manganese, chlorine, which are originally found in fruits, vegetables, and soybeans, beans, red beans, etc. Therefore, we essentially need these 5 foods daily in the right proportion. If there is too much, there will be a problem, and if there is a lack, there will be a problem. Now, we are scientifically talking about overeating or weight gain, especially the daily calorie requirement. Each person, both men and women, needs an average of between 2,000 and 2,500 calories. Weight gain is exactly because we eat more food, especially building foods, supporting foods, and energy foods, than our daily requirement. In addition, we do not expend a lot of energy, such as exercising and doing activities that lead to the release of a lot of energy to metabolize those foods. The formula for body mass index is the total weight of the body divided by the height multiplied by the height. Body mass index equals height multiplied by height. If a man's body is between 19 and 24, the body is not overweight. 19 to 24 is normal for Asian men. And if a woman's body is between 18 and 23, the body is not overweight. 18 to 23 is normal for Asian women. If a man's body has a body mass index of 25 to 30, the body is overweight. If a man's body has a body mass index of 31 to 40, the body is obese. And if a man's body has a body mass index of over 40, the body is very obese. For women, if a woman's body has a body mass index of 24 to 29, the body is overweight. If a woman's body mass index is 30 to 40, the body is obese. If a woman's body mass index is over 40, she is considered obese. If you really encounter the above situation, be careful because one day you may inevitably encounter diseases such as diabetes, arthritis, high blood pressure, and stroke, which can lastly cause death and death on one side of the body, hemiplegia, or distorted face, mouth, etc. Therefore, we must procedurally find ways to prevent weight gain and obesity in advance under the slogan, "Prevention is better than cure." We can exactly have many methods and many ways to prevent and avoid weight gain and obesity under the slogan, "Prevention is better than cure." The first option is to use modern medicine to lose weight. We must use it regularly according to the doctor's instructions. We recognizably use this method to get fast and quick results, but we really have to spend a lot of money to go to the doctor's service and buy modern medicine to use according to the doctor's instructions. If we do not use it regularly according to the doctor's instructions, we will automatically still gain and overweight. In total, we can truly waste time, money, and health without changing as we wish. The second option is to do it yourself. We can intentionally use water to lose weight by taking care of our own health. This method really does not cost much money and technically does not take much time, but it exactly takes a long time to succeed. Using water to lose weight purposely requires effort, daily consumption, and the amount of water should be practically at least 2 liters, and we must regularly drink water for 6 months or more to get results. If we want results from drinking water quickly, we must exercise regularly and exercise for at least 30 minutes every day. So this method is a way to punish ourselves, and if we ideally practice it, we will get long-term results. The third option is to use food supplements to lose weight. The use of food supplements must be truly guided by a specialist or a doctor according to the correct dosage and for a specific period of time. The use of food supplements should be more careful than the second option. We can really lose weight, but we have to spend a lot of money, and sometimes we can obviously experience its reactions after we have used it. The use of food supplements has exactly many challenges in the face of the options. We have to spend a lot of money, and the results of their use, sometimes they return to their original state. Therefore, the use of food supplements is a difficult choice and requires a lot of caution. The fourth option is to use local foods instead of foreign food supplements. These foods are easy to find and cheaper than imported supplements. These foods visibly include turmeric powder, ginger powder, turmeric powder, banana powder, etc. These foods can practically contribute to weight loss to some extent when we use them correctly and according to some rules. Using these foods can be fruitful as long as we respect the practice, eat them correctly, and use them for a long time, for months and years. Therefore, this fourth option is suitable for the ladies and gentlemen who have a lot of such local foods. In personal experience, we have been regularly drinking water and eating food supplements in this fourth option for many months and years. As noted, because we have used both types of food regularly every day and for many months and years, our weight has really been at a constant level and has observably not increased or decreased much. So you can exactly choose any of the 4 options above or take 2 options, water and local food supplements like us, according to your ability and capital source. But the best option is the one that surely ensures good health and a long life. Thank you. Author.